Welcome to the Garden Report. I'm here with the legendary Bob Ryan and some guy named Nick Gelso. I don't know if you ever heard of him. Hopefully not.
Probably not.
We're going to get right into it. We're going to talk at the Celtics and the Sixers just finished up a game here at the TD Garden. The Sixers took it. But prior to that game, there was a lot of criticism coming in at Joel Embiid, who, by the way, scored 38 points and had 13 rebounds. So you can thank Charles and Shaq for that criticism. They pretty much went at Joel and said, hey, if you want to be good, keep doing what you're doing. If you want to be great, we want to see more out of you. Bob, you've seen countless great NBA players over the years, and you've seen countless good players. What's the difference, and does Joel Embiid have what it takes to be great?
Yes, talent-wise. The talent is enormous. He is the modern classic inside-outside player. Mm-hmm. He's got this low post dexterity, which he demonstrated tonight. He can step out and hit a three, which he demonstrated tonight in a big moment. And then he made a game-preserving block on top of that. No, he's got enormous talent. I think what the criticism has to do with nightly application. You know, do you want to be just coast on that talent, or do you want to do the things that are going to make you an MVP kind of player? I think that's what the prodding he's getting from Shaq and company is, that he has the talent to be an MVP kind of player, and they want to see that.
But Shaq, I mean, there were times where Shaq was called out for his efforts.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
But look, he had the resume too, though.
Yeah, but Shaq, everybody has their opinion. My opinion is that Shaq should have led the league in rebounding every year he played, because rebounding was not a priority for him. Filter through this. When you consider the source here, Shaq absolutely is living in something of a glass house with regard to what he actually could have done full time. I'm sorry, and you say, well, he's one of the greatest players. Well, okay, you might think so, but he's not as good as you think he is. I'm telling you, he should have been a better rebounder. Absolutely did not rebound.
Some teammates even questioned Shaq's effort, in regards to, did he give it him? He could have been amazingly better. I've heard Kobe say that before. So everybody's throwing a little bit of, they retire and everything looks rosy, right?
Right. But when you look at Embiid, he has all the ingredients to be a modern, as good a center, a five-man center. That doesn't exist anymore. As good a big, because we only have bigs, wings, and ball handlers now.
Positionless ball.
But he's as good. He should be as good as any big in the game.
He's really good at Twitter.
Hey, can I say something?
No, he's really good. Yes, no. But it's good to be back, Jimmy.
The thing about Chuck and Shaq is, they're on an award-winning television show, and they have to say things to get people watching. But I think that there's a lot of truth to what they say, too, and I think the show is amazing. How about the way Embiid handled the criticism, though? I mean, what does that speak about him?
Yeah, I liked it. His reaction, as far as we know, is very positive. He spoke with Shaq personally, understands that it's he's accepting it as constructive criticism, I think, quote unquote, right? Well, fine, good. And we saw him react tonight with a big time performance.
Kind of proved them right.
Big time performance.
I mean, didn't he kind of prove
that's a good point, Jimmy.
Yeah, I mean, clearly that is in there, and all it took was a little push and shove from a couple of all-time greats to get it out of him.
My biggest thing for Embiid is I'm proud of him for not swinging back, because I thought for sure it'd be all
which he's
over.
done. Which he's done in the past.
Yeah. He didn't in this instance. He just scared me.
Not physically.
Because I was looking. No, I mean, it was usually would be all over Twitter giving us comic relief, making fun of whoever's attacking him. But in this case, he was mature about it. Yep. And after the game, he was, he learned from it.
He answered with a performance, which is terrific.
It should be.
Last question. If this is the Embiid that we see more often than not going forward, are the Sixers the team to beat in the East and even in the league?
Not as long as Milwaukee's 22-3 and winning games without Antetokounmpo, which they did last night. We'll see. But certainly it should. Common sense tells you right now it should come down to those two, depending on how much Boston can improve, and maybe find one more piece of their own puzzle.
There you go, folks. This Garden Report was brought to you by Manscaped. Head over to manscaped.com for all your below-the-belt needs. Type in code GARDEN at checkout for 20% off, free shipping, maybe a little stocking stuffer this Christmas. What do you say?
That'll do it.
That'll do it from here. Thanks for watching.